Simsters! Let me know when you can hear me. If you're a Simster and you know it, clap your hands. If you're Brian and you know it, get cake in your face. Okay, I'm done. Hello and happy New Year's Eve, Simsters! So, as we were talking about week 14, I had that whole experience where I agreed to call the ARC and agreed to help host my kids' class, pre-K class Christmas party or whatever, and didn't realize it was the same Friday. Yeah. When I originally agreed to call 17 races tonight while writing Daybreak and spending most of my days having not a great time at the moment, didn't realize what day it was. But once I'd promised it, I couldn't take it back. So here we are. We are ringing in the new year right. Happy New Year to those of you who have already had the year change over. Keep in mind that I'm talking about real year, not the sim one, which happens next week. Yeah. I have an interesting setup tonight. The kids are watching a movie nearby, which will surely end before the broadcast ends. I'm sitting next to my fish tank, which is full of, gurgling and stuff. So, sorry about that. And I guess that's all. So I'm not going to MC between the races. I'm not going to tell you, number 1 in race number 75 is Brown Horse, because, look, that's not happening. Also, I'd love to pretend that I'm going to call 6 different 4-mile races. That's also not happening. I mean, I'm going to call them. They're going to be the fast-forwarded version. Just imagine you're watching them on 4 times speed. Yeah, that'd be really good. You guys think I should bust out some sparkling apple cider while I do this broadcast? That's the Emily version of getting tipsy. Oh, one of my fish just died. Literally in front of my eyes. That's really horrifying and sad. I'm not happy about it. Okay, I'm going to look over here at this screen. 2 minutes to post for the first race. And the first race of the day is the Distaff Chase, which is a 2.5-mile race for girls. They will be going over 18 jumps, I believe. Maybe 19. Math is not my strong suit, but it's somewhere in that zone. We have a field of 8, including a horse I actually know. There's 2 horses I know in here. Bomb Bomb Rocks and Hidden in Blue. Last year, Hidden in Blue won the Steward's Cup Steeplechase over the boys. But she's had a really tough year this year. She has not been herself. So she's back in against girls. And the girl to beat her this year was Bomb Bomb Rocks. Regina Moore's here to enjoy this race. Glenn, sit down. I did not do that. I will be calling the harness races tomorrow, though. But I will not be calling Wednesday. I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And considering all that's going on at the moment, that seems pretty fair. Not to mention that on Thursday, I agreed, this is the same thing I keep talking about. Thursday, I agreed to drive all the way down to San Diego to do a farm story, and then realized I'm going to have to get all the way back up here. So it's going to be about 6 hours total in the car. Maybe 6.5 or 7. So that I can call races on Thursday night. Who's in charge? Anyway, it's post time for the first race of the night, which is the $2 million Distaff Chase. A field of 8 set to go 2.5 miles. I've never called a steeplechase on the fly. This might be terrible. I'm going to try and make it not so terrible. Sorry if it's bad. But they're ready to go, and they're off. And it was a good start for all 8 horses. Hidden in Blue goes right out to the lead. Foul Shot's going to tuck in behind her. Then comes Alyssa's Fox and Kitsune Star. Bomb Bomb Rocks, Mac Climber, Rhyme Time, I love that, and Sam Badromo is the early trailer. So they're up and over the first fence with Hidden in Blue leading by a length and some. Then comes Foul Shot, Alyssa's Fox, and Kitsune Star. Bomb Bomb Rocks tucks back fifth, is in his good position. 3 lengths back to Mac Climber, Rhyme Time, and Sam Badromo is still the trailer. So there are 3 fences in now, and they're strung out a good way, but all in hand. Hidden in Blue, then comes Foul Shot. Alyssa's Fox and Kitsune Star right together with Bomb Bomb Rocks 3 wide. Then comes Mac Climber, Rhyme Time, and Sam Badromo is still the trailer. And they've got 1.5 miles left to go in this distaff chase. It's Hidden in Blue, who's now 2.5 in front. Foul Shot has been second the whole way. She's still there. Then a length to Kitsune Star. Alyssa's Fox and Bomb Bomb Rocks. Then comes Mac Climber, Rhyme Time. Sam Badromo is still the trailer, but she is only 9 lengths from the front, and that leader is Hidden in Blue. Foul Shot getting a little bit closer now. Foul Shot edges closer so that there's only 1 length between them. Then comes Kitsune Star. Alyssa's Fox and Bomb Bomb Rocks. Then comes Mac Climber. Rhyme Time, Sam Badromo, and everyone is going well over the jumps. Mac Climber maybe a little bit of a bobble on that one. It is Hidden in Blue. Then comes Foul Shot, Kitsune Star, and Alyssa's Fox. Bomb Bomb Rocks has 3 lengths to Mac Climber. Rhyme Time and Sam Badromo is doing well at the back of the pack, and now they've only got a 1/2 mile left to go. Foul Shot has moved up alongside Hidden in Blue, and now Foul Shot takes the lead. Hidden in Blue is tiring. Here comes Kitsune Star, Alyssa's Fox, and Bomb Bomb Rocks. Mac Climber, Rhyme Time, and Sam Badromo. It is Foul Shot who leads them down the stretch. Foul Shot, Kitsune Star, here's the last jump. They're over well. Hidden in Blue and Alyssa's Fox. Bomb Bomb Rocks not doing enough today. Here comes Rhyme Time. It is Foul Shot though, and Foul Shot is moving clear. Foul Shot a length clear of Mac Climber, who absolutely rolling in the lane. Then Kitsune Star. It is Foul Shot to win the distaff chase. Mac Climber second, Kitsune Star third, then Alyssa's Fox and Rhyme Time. The official winner is Foul Shot. She's an 8-year-old dark bay mare by Dog Fox Apparatus out of I'm a Creep by Keep Climbing. She is a homebred for Arthur Cutler, and this is her 12th win in 25 starts. Arthur Cutler, not a name that you see all that often, but you should, because Arthur's the bomb. Arthur has won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 Stewards Cup races, so this is his 16th win to date in the Stewards Cup, not in life. Next up, we have the Steeplechase, and this is a $2 million event over 2 5/8 miles, a little bit further than the last one, but not much. 1 minute to post. Field set to go in the Stewards Cup Steeplechase. A field of only 6 going to run this year. A lot of the regulars are not here. Tomato. I remember Tomato ran in it like 100 times. This is the first or second year that we've had a whole bunch of different Stewards Cup Steeplechase races. Might be the second race now at this point. Second year, I mean. And it's interesting how it's diluted the fields. They're very small fields compared to what they were in the past. Anyway, your favorite today has to be Play Leapfrog, making his final start. And they're hot. The 6 runners are galloping out well. Wish to Jump goes to the lead, then comes Almost 7, Reign of Terror, and Cohen Spray, then comes Play Leapfrog, and Concert Pitch, very slow to get going. Concert Pitch well back last. So they go up and over the first jump, and it is Wish to Jump who's going very well early. Almost 7 is a length back second, then comes Reign of Terror, another length back third. Cohen Spray is right alongside that one, then another length to Play Leapfrog, and 5 lengths back to Concert Pitch. Concert Pitch not doing well, blundering the jumps out here, but the rest are doing well. It's Wish to Jump, who has a length to Almost 7, then comes Reign of Terror. Cohen Spray alongside and a length to Play Leapfrog. Play Leapfrog gets a little bit closer to that one, and 5 lengths to Concert Pitch. So it is Wish to Jump who leads them, a length and some, then comes Almost 7. Cohen Spray's now put his head in front third, then comes Reign of Terror. Play Leapfrog is 5 lengths behind the rest of them, and another 9 back to Concert Pitch. Concert Pitch just absolutely not doing well out here at all. Play Leapfrog stumbled a bit after that jump, but doing okay now, and they're approaching the 7th and 8th jumps. It is Wish to Jump on the lead, Almost 7 second, then comes Cohen Spray. Reign of Terror, Play Leapfrog, and Concert Pitch would have 12 lengths to make up. 1.25 miles left to go in the Stewards Cup Steeplechase, and it is Wish to Jump who still leads. Almost 7 is second. Cohen Spray is right alongside third. He's continuously moved up. Then comes Reign of Terror. Another 3 back to Play Leapfrog, who's in hand now, and 10 lengths back to Concert Pitch. Play Leapfrog starting to get going, though, and Play Leapfrog takes aim at them down the stretch. It is Wish to Jump who still leads by a length. Then comes Almost 7 and Cohen Spray. Play Leapfrog is up into 4th, ahead of Reign of Terror. Concert Pitch actually starting to get a little bit involved now. Concert Pitch is only 6 behind him. And it is still Wish to Jump who leads, but it's Play Leapfrog up into second now. Play Leapfrog right ahead of Almost 7, who still battles on. Then comes Reign of Terror. Cohen Spray is done. Concert Pitch is only 5 lengths behind that one, and now Concert Pitch is past him. Concert Pitch is 5th, and now 4th. Concert Pitch might be making the biggest run. It is Play Leapfrog who takes over the lead and goes for home. Play Leapfrog over Wish to Jump, who is done. Almost 7. Concert Pitch is up into second now, so it's Play Leapfrog and Concert Pitch. We're down to 2 with Wish to Jump third. Play Leapfrog, and he's running away in the stretch. Play Leapfrog, he is going to close out his career a Stewards Cup winner. Play Leapfrog, who wins by a length and some. Concert Pitch from the back of the pack was second. Then comes Wish to Jump, Almost 7, and Reign of Terror. The official winner is Play Leapfrog. He's a 4-year-old bay colt by no one, out of no one, by no one. Rochelle Zahasi is the owner, and he won 6 of 9 starts lifetime. And now he goes to stud. Thank the Lord. Next up, we have the Stewards Cup Marathon Chase, which is 4 miles. Let me just tell you right here, that's not happening. 4 miles is not going to be a thing. No shot. 1 minute to post. It is post time for the Marathon Chase, which pits Jimmy Durante against 4 other horses. Jimmy Durante, the obvious favorite here today. What did he do last year? Did we not have these last year? Hold up. Oh, he lost last year. He's a slacker. Okay, anyway. Field of 5, set to go 4 miles. This is going to be the super fast condensed version of this race because just no. Betting pool closes at $7,400. How is this movie almost over already? We need like another hour of entertainment for these children. They're off in the Stewards Cup Marathon Chase for $1 million. The field of 5 started together, and Taz Rabbit's the one who's going to lead them. Pair of 6s is going to duel early. Pair of 6s is aggressive approaching the jumps. Those two very quickly put 8 lengths in front of them and the rest of the field. They're very strung out. Jimmy Durante is last early because he's being a slacker in this race so far. I should stop that. Cat Cavana is going to be 3rd early on, then Inkspot's 4th, and that's the way they completed the first mile. In the second mile, hold on, why are you talking to me? In the second mile, Pair of 6s has his head in front over Taz Rabbit, and those two have 14 lengths on the rest of the field, and the pace is actually really fast. They're going very fast for the distance. Going into the third mile, those two are still leading, but they're getting very tired. Cat Cavana is moving up, as are Inkspots and Jimmy Durante. And as they go into the fourth mile, Jimmy Durante takes the lead, and so does Inkspots alongside. And these two horses duel all the way for the last mile, with Taz Rabbit back 3rd and Pair of 6s 4th. Cat Cavana was kind of a loser today and didn't do very much. And at the wire, it ended up being Inkspots by a head over Jimmy Durante. So Jimmy Durante couldn't get past Inkspots today. Taz Rabbit was 3rd, Pair of 6s 4th, and Cat Cavana. The official winner is Inkspots. He's a 6-year-old chestnut horse by Glen Eagles out of Inkbrush by Ballpoint Pen. He is owned by Dee's Racing Stable and was bred by Alex Puderbaugh. This is his 8th win in 18 starts. I don't know if he's going to retire. Someone let me know, because it might be nice to have a Glen Eagles son available at stud. I will message Dee's Racing Stable and find out. Jimmy Durante will be retiring as far as I know. He finished 2nd, so his career record stands at 10-8-1-1. And he's going to be a nice sire too. And next up, we have the Gold Cup, which is 3 miles for $1 million, 6 horses, post time in 1 minute. It is post time for the Stewards Cup Gold Cup, only 3 miles for $1,000,000. This race call is going to be a lot like the last one. They're off, and everybody started well together. Advance to Go goes to lead, then comes Brado and Centrifuge. Hey, I know that one. That's a good one. Fence Climber is fourth, then Buildering, and Playboy Letter is the early trailer. So after the first mile, Brado is the leader by a length. Advance to Go right alongside, well, I mean a length behind, but nearby, and then 8 lengths back to Centrifuge. Fence Climber is fourth, would have 10 lengths to make up, then comes Buildering, and Playboy Letter has 20 lengths total to make up. Needs to get a move on. So now they've got 1.5 miles left to go. It is Brado and Advance to Go, then 9 lengths back to Centrifuge. Centrifuge getting a little bit closer though. Fence Climber right on that one's heels, then Buildering, and Playboy Letter is looking a little bit no-hopey at the moment. So with less than 1 mile to go, it is Brado, and Brado leads by 3. It could be Brado, I have no idea. I'm going to go with Brado. Advance to Go is second, then comes Centrifuge third. Only 4 lengths back to Fence Climber. That one's gotten a lot closer than Buildering, and Playboy Letter starting to get involved would only have to make up 10. It is Brado, Advance to Go, and Centrifuge. Now Centrifuge starting to get going, and Centrifuge moving past Advance to Go. That one is third. Fence Climber still fourth, Buildering and Playboy Letter, and they're turning into the lane of the Stewards Cup Gold Cup, and Brado needs to hold on. He's led every step of the way except for when Advance to Go was leading, and Centrifuge has gone on past. Centrifuge is the new leader in the Stewards Cup Gold Cup. Brado is second, Advance to Go third, Fence Climber is fourth, but Centrifuge is very powerful in the lane, and Centrifuge is going to win by a length. Brado second, Advance to Go third, then Fence Climber and Buildering. The official winner is Centrifuge. He's a 10-year-old chestnut horse by Centauros out of Difference Engine by Dog Fox Apparatus. He's owned by Laura Ferguson and was bred by Anna Benson. This is his 14th win in 36 starts. I assume he will retire now. Okay. After the race was over, I looked down and my microphone was partially unplugged, so I was like, come on! But it seems like it was good. Oh my gosh, we only have 1 more minute till the next race. Who did this schedule? The next race is the Derby Chase. Field of 5 going 2 miles. I'll get back to you soon. It is post time for the Stewards Cup Derby Chase. This is for 3-year-olds. We have a field of... Why is there a filly in here? There is an Oaks Chase. But there's 5 3-year-olds, 4 colts, and a filly. Polk Buffalo is the owner of the filly. Rachel Sadler makes an appearance here with Final Nightmare. This race has 2 I Love to Jumps, 2 Dandinos, and a Morning Mana. Doesn't really matter. So apparently that Dandino is pretty awesome. They're off in the Stewards Cup Derby Chase. And the field starts very well. It is Polk's Wind Climber who goes out to lead and loves to drive, wants to go with that one. Those two kick clear early. They head over the first jump very well. Then comes Final Nightmare third in Summertime, and what? Kilcregan is last and has stumbled over the first jumps. It is Polk's Wind Climber and Loves to Drive alongside each other. Those two dueling early, 2 lengths back to Final Nightmare. Another 3 to end Summertime, and Kilcregan is still the early trailer. Polk's Wind Climber doing all the early work out here, but now Loves to Drive put his head in front and Loves to Drive, or is that the filly? Wait for it. That's not. Duh, because Polk. Okay, I'm paying attention. Loves to Drive is taken over and puts a length in front of Polk's Wind Climber. Then comes Final Nightmare, 6 lengths back to end Summertime, and Kilcregan is still the trailer. It is Loves to Drive who leads by a length. I love to as well. Then comes Polk's Wind Climber, who's second, 2 lengths back to Final Nightmare. 6 back to in Summertime, who goes over that jump well, and Kilcregan is the trailer, has been stumbling several jumps out here. So we have half a mile left to go in the Stewards Cup Derby Chase, and Loves to Drive is still the leader by a length. Polk's Wind Climber not doing enough. Polk's Wind Climber gets passed by Final Nightmare, who's up in second. In Summertime now coming on from fourth, and Summertime passes Polk's Wind Climber as well. Kilcregan needs to do a lot more. It is Loves to Drive who is collared by Final Nightmare, and now Final Nightmare starts to kick clear. Final Nightmare over Loves to Drive. In Summertime is closing well. Then comes Polk's Wind Climber. Final Nightmare in Summertime up into second, Loves to Drive third, and that's the way it's going to be because Final Nightmare goes under the line a length in front. In Summertime second, Loves to Drive third, then Polk's Wind Climber and Kilcregan. The official winner is Final Nightmare. He's a 3-year-old chestnut colt by Dan Dino out of Future Fox by Doug Fox Apparatus. He is a homebred for Rachel Sadler, and this is his 4th win in 7 starts. Next up, we have the final steeplechase of the night, and that is the Oaks Chase. Post time is in 2 minutes. It is post time for the Oaks Chase. And yeah, the fish wasn't quite all the way there. Needed some help because it was desperately suffering, which was horrible. So, yeah. Oaks Chase. That's happening next. This is a race with 9 horses in it, because for some reason this class is popular. And they're set to go. The betting pool had $100 in it. You all are slackers. They're off in the Oaks Chase, and it was a good start for all 9 runners. It is Flizen's Danielle who goes to lead, then Loves Jumping and 50 Shades Braver, then She's Got Class, She's All Heart, and Ennebrawl. Magician's Birthday, Agile as a Cat, and Aria of Light is the early trailer. It is Flizen's Danielle who's going to lead them early and is galloping strongly over these jumps, leading the field with Loves Jumping second, then 50 Shades Braver. She's Got Class alongside that one, then She's All Heart. Ennebrawl is 6th, then Magician's Birthday, Agile as a Cat, and Aria of Light. So it is Flizen's Danielle leading by 4 lengths. Loves Jumping has 3 on 50 Shades Braver, then comes She's Got Class. She's All Heart and Ennebrawl. Magician's Birthday is 7th, with Agile as a Cat and Aria of Light the 2 trailers. Flizen's Danielle, who's got 5 furlongs left to run in the Stewards Cup Oaks Chase. It is Flizen's Danielle, 6 lengths clear. Loves Jumping is 2nd, then 50 Shades Braver and Magician's Birthday, who has moved up through the field and has passed half of them. Ennebrawl and She's Got Class. She's All Heart, Agile as a Cat, and Aria of Light really needs to get going. She's got 10 lengths to make up. Flizen's Danielle with less than 3 furlongs to go, and she has only 3 jumps left to go. Flizen's Danielle doing very well out here with Loves Jumping tiring. 50 Shades Braver. Magician's Birthday is now 3rd. Ennebrawl and She's Got Class. It is Flizen's Danielle who takes them over the final jump in good form. Magician's Birthday up 2nd, then Ennebrawl and 50 Shades Braver. She's Got Class and Agile as a Cat from the back, but Flizen's Danielle had the race all her own way and was in hand the entire time. Flizen's Danielle will win it. Magician's Birthday 2nd, holding off Ennebrawl 3rd, then 50 Shades Braver, and She's Got Class. The official winner is Flizen's Danielle. She's a 3-year-old chestnut filly by Dan Dino out of Squirrels Rose by Squirrels Leap. She is a homebred for Flizen Hambletonian who gets her first Stewards Cup win and is now forgiven me for going after her husband in Daybreak Mile. Next up, we have the first of our all-weather races, and this is the 10-horse Stewards Cup Synthetic Mile. We have a field of 10, and the big money earner in here is Destiny on Ice, a 4-year-old colt who has earned double anyone else. Last year, in this race, oh, the horse that's in there that won it last year did not enter. It's probably retired. Anyway, this guy won the Pegasus Synthetic Mile. So, good on ya, Destiny on Ice. It is post time for the Synthetic Mile. Betting pool closes at $3,700. They're off in the Synthetic Mile, and Groot Slang broke poorly, as did Who I Am to You. Those two are hustled very hard from the gate, though. They regain their feet. Then comes Snowtown and Know How to Foot. Makachek, Destiny on Ice, and Know How to Rock. Then Lord of Asgard, The Miles Unravel, and African Jones is the early trailer. So it is Groot Slang who leads them up the backstretch by a length. Who Am I to You? Then Snowtown 2 lengths back third. Know How to Foot and Makachek, Destiny on Ice, and Lord of Asgard. Know How to Rock, The Miles Unravel, and African Jones is the trailer. Only half a mile left to go in the synthetic mile, and it is Groot Slang leading by a half. Who Am I to You right alongside, then 3 lengths back to Snowtown. Know How to Foot and Destiny on Ice, Lord of Asgard and Makachek. Know How to Rock, The Miles Unravel, and African Jones. They're rolling down the stretch, and it is Groot Slang who has led every step of the way. Who Am I to You, trying to put the pressure on that one and is getting closer. These two have been together the whole time. 2 lengths back to Destiny on Ice, rallying third, then Snowtown. It is Groot Slang, Who Am I to You, and Groot Slang does it. Groot Slang will win the synthetic mile. Who Am I to You second, then Destiny on Ice and Snowtown. The official winner is Groot Slang. He's a 4-year-old bay colt by Steven out of Choice Dreams by Ancestral Dreams. He is a homebred for Aloretta Deathly, who is getting, I believe, her first Steward's Cup win. Congratulations! 9 wins from 15 starts for this guy. And I have to laugh at the name Groot Slang because yesterday my kids were going to watch Pocahontas for the first time, and they were pretty pumped. And then all of a sudden my daughter's like, we've seen Pocahontas before. And I was like, no, you haven't. You know, the Disney animated one. I was like, no, you haven't. And she goes, there's a talking tree. And I was like, oh, yeah, there is a talking tree. And there's a raccoon. Yeah, there is a raccoon. I guess they have seen it. And she's like, Groot and Rocket. How do you mix up Guardians of the Galaxy and Pocahontas? Like, those two things are not on the same planet. But anyway, congratulations to Aloretta. And it is almost time for the marathon, because calling long races has not been enough for me. In the marathon, we have a field of 8, including the filly Unusual Doll on the outside. The rest are colts. 1 minute. No, I didn't. Leave me alone, Lee. I didn't do anything to you. It is post time for the synthetic marathon, 1.5 miles for $600,000. Hold up. We're letting steeplechasers run for $1 million and these guys have to run for 600. All right, even I'm offended by that. I'm looking to see who won this race last year. No earthly idea. That's what happens when you don't preset all this stuff. I guess it doesn't really matter. A field of 8 set to go. And they're off. Language bobbled the break, as did There in the Gate, but now There in the Gate is hustled forward, and There in the Gate takes the lead. Despacito is going to be second, then comes Liquid Eternity third. Better Luck This Time. Language, Unusual Doll the filly, then No Luck Needed, and Bougie is the early trailer. It is There in the Gate who leads them. Despacito and Liquid Eternity. They're coming down the stretch to the wire the first time, but they still have a lap to go. Language is fifth, then comes the filly Unusual Doll, No Luck Needed, and Bougie is the early trailer. Despacito, he takes over from There in the Gate, and those two are alongside Liquid Eternity, who's showing a bit more speed, 3 lengths to Better Luck This Time. Another 4 to Language, and Unusual Doll is 6, 5 lengths behind that one, so Unusual Doll would have a dozen to make up. No Luck Needed alongside, and Bougie is still the trailer and would have about 16 lengths to make up. It is Despacito who leads over There in the Gate with Liquid Eternity alongside. Those three have 3 lengths on Better Luck This Time. Then comes Language, Unusual Doll, No Luck Needed, and Bougie is the trailer. They've got only a half mile to go, and There in the Gate has taken back over with Liquid Eternity alongside. Despacito getting tired, and Despacito back third, now fourth. Here comes Better Luck This Time, the filly Unusual Doll and Language, then No Luck Needed, and they're swinging into the lane with There in the Gate who spits the bit. Liquid Eternity, Unusual Doll, No Luck Needed from the back of the pack, and our new leader is Unusual Doll. Unusual Doll, the filly, has jumped in and is now running away. There in the Gate, No Luck Needed, then Liquid Eternity and Despacito, but Unusual Doll with a very impressive performance today. Unusual Doll rolls to the line. No Luck Needed second, There in the Gate third, Liquid Eternity and Despacito. The official winner is Unusual Doll. She's a 4-year-old bay filly by Cat Food and Sadness out of Make Me a Miracle by Acclamation. She is owned by Regina Moore and was bred by Hey Me, I Got One. Yay! 9 wins and 16 starts for this lovely filly. Her companion cat is named Moondust. We are now 1 minute away from the next race on the program, which is the Juvenile Fillies, a field of 11 going a mile on the synthetic surface at Artificial Arena. Whole bunch of talented, unbeaten animals in here. Floss Once a Day, Snow Clad. Gave My Picks a good one. Dusty Clat has 3. Joseph DePaulo has 2. 1 minute. It's post time for the Juvenile Fillies. The year's champion 2-year-old filly will likely be clad in this race. Clad. Crowned. Clearly Snow Clad goes to the lead early. They're set to go. Betting pool at $1,100, and they're off. Snow Clad very fast and goes out to the lead. The rest were away well, except for Phil Zana, who stumbles at the break. Know How to Bow, then Topu, Bound for Eternity, and Mrs. Snow. Phil Zana, after the bad start, Spring It. Happy Snow Girl, Floss Once a Day, In All Seriousness, and Gave My Pick is the early trailer. So it is Snow Clad who leads by 2 lengths early with Know How to Bow second, Bound for Eternity, and Topu. Mrs. Snow, Phil Zana, Spring It, Happy Snow Girl, Floss Once a Day, In All Seriousness, and Gave My Pick is still the trailer. They've got only a half length left to go, half mile left to go in the synthetic Juvenile Fillies. Snow Clad, she leads by 3 lengths now. Know How to Bow has been chasing her the whole time. Phil Zana doing very well to move up into third. Then comes Bound for Eternity and Happy Snow Girl, Topu, Mrs. Snow, and Floss Once a Day. They're into the lane, and Snow Clad has had it all her own way, and she is rolling to the wire. Phil Zana up into second. Happy Snow Girl and Floss Once a Day is coming on strongly. Know How to Bow tired, In All Seriousness, but it is Snow Laclad, an absolutely unchallenged winner here today. Snow Laclad's going to take this one by almost 2. Then comes Phil Zana second, Happy Snow Girl third, and Floss once a day. The official winner is Snow Laclad. She's a 2-year-old roan filly by Snowflake out of Maria Laclad by Ironclad Lad. She is a homebred for Jamie Bates, and this is her 3rd win in 4 starts. Jamie Bates has been playing since 2015, is a male, not a female, just in case y'all are wondering, and actually campaigned the damn Maria Laclad. So that's pretty cool. And this is his 7th Stewards Cup win. Congratulations to Jamie. Next up is the juvenile. Okay, why do we run... Who made the schedule? Why do we run all the 2-year-old races at a mile and then randomly towards the end of the card we sprint them? Like, what? Who's in charge of this? I'm going to have to fix these for next year. Two minutes to post for the juvenile. I was going to say that Joseph DePaulo has a horse in here, but he doesn't. Because I know he's getting tired. Also Sten, no horse in here. Dusty Klatt with 3. 3 of the 6. That's like a Todd Pletcher move, Dusty. 2 minutes to post. So I definitely messaged D's Racing Stable in the game, and I was like, congratulations on Ink Spots. Are you going to retire or not? And he replied, he won. That's useless. That is not helpful for anyone. So, can't help him, you guys. It is post time for the synthetic juvenile. The betting pool closes at $2,200. And they are set to go a field of 6. And they are off. It was a good break from all 6 runners. Synthetic Snowflake goes out to lead. Then comes Top Season, who tucks in behind that one and going over. Real Factor, Dr. Cool, and Us is the early trailer, and that's your field as they go sweeping towards the backstretch. It is Synthetic Snowflake, who leads by 3 lengths. Top Season has 5 lengths on going over 2nd to 3rd. Then comes Real Factor 4th. Dr. Cool is 5th, and Us alongside that one last. And that is your field in order with Synthetic Snowflake leading. Here comes Top Season with an early move. Top Season takes over about the half-mile pole. Top Season now the leader. Synthetic Snowflake 2nd, going over, and Real Factor. Then comes Dr. Cool, and Us is still the trailer, and Top Season leads them into the stretch. Top Season by a length. Synthetic Snowflake tiring, going over 2nd, and Real Factor is 4th, so it is Top Season who leads them towards the wire, going over Synthetic Snowflake and Real Factor. But Top Season was absolutely keen to run today, and Top Season's going to win the juvenile, going over 2nd, Synthetic Snowflake 3rd, and Real Factor. The official winner is Top Season. He's a 2-year-old chestnut colt by Mel Mitch out of Going Gone by Makahiki. He is owned by Regina Moore, who wins 2 races on the night. Was bred by the Steward. Unbeaten in 4 starts. This is your likely juvenile champion this year. Don't make me cry thinking about the Simmies. We are 4 minutes to post for the Synthetic Sprint. This is a race with 8 horses going 6.5 furlongs, and I'm going to get up and change the kids' movie because it ended, and we just don't want that. One minute to post for the Stewards Cup Synthetic Sprint. Sprinters will sprint on the synthetic. See what I did there? We still have, wait for it, I'm gonna math, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Stewards Cup races left tonight. That seems like a lot. Don't forget, Pegasus nominations are open. If you want to run in the Pegasus, and remember that this year, the current year, the races were pretty bad, especially for all weather. Like, no one entered. I was going to delete them so that y'all couldn't have them. Let me make sure I didn't do that. For the next year, because, I mean, no one entered them, so what's the point? Stop. Oh, man. Now my thing's all freaked out. Now it's post time. I just want to make sure I'm not telling you to go nominate, and I never... Okay, let's just assume that I didn't delete them. If I did, I'll add them back. I'm just telling you, make sure you get in, because there's a lot of money to be had. It is post time for the Synthetic Sprint. The betting pool is going to close at... Oh my gosh, I broke the sim. I broke it. I really hope it comes back. Maybe really bad. The admin's on a cruise at Belize. In Belize. Near Belize. On an ocean. Between here and Belize. And I'm pretty scared of breaking things while he's gone. Because he can't fix things. It's looking a bit like I broke stuff. Okay, well I'm just going to call the race because I can still see the page with the race call on it. Don't click on stuff. Let it think. They're off in the Stewards Cup Synthetic Sprint, and it was a good start for all 8 runners, but then Cheer Me Up had to take up after the start. Ghost on the Shelf goes right to the lead, then comes Reptilia, Bite Your Face, Cheer Me Up, Stab Through the Heart, Could Be Gray, Cedar Rapids, and Joke's on You is the early trailer. It is Ghost on the Shelf who leads them by a length, Reptilia and Bite Your Face, then comes Could Be Gray, Cheer Me Up and Stab Through the Heart, Cedar Rapids, and Joke's on You is the trailer. They are whipping around that turn towards the stretch. Ghost on the Shelf has led every step of the way with Reptilia second, then Cheer Me Up third, Could Be Gray, Stab Through the Heart is coming on, Bite Your Face drops back in Cedar Rapids. It is Ghost on the Shelf taking them down the lane. Stab Through the Heart with giant strides is coming on, Cheer Me Up and Could Be Gray, then Reptilia. Ghost on the Shelf has a hold off, Stab Through the Heart, Cheer Me Up and Could Be Gray. It's going to be very tight between 4 horses. Ghost on the Shelf, and it's going to be a photo finish between 4 horses. Stab Through the Heart, Cheer Me Up, and Could Be Gray. Then came Reptilia and Cedar Rapids. Now the page is blanked out. I can't even see the chart anymore. So I don't know who was first, second, third, and fourth. I know who won. The official winner of the Stewards Cup Synthetic Sprint was Ghost on the Shelf. He's a 5-year-old bay horse by I Broke the Sim out of I Can't Load Any Pages by I don't know. He is owned by Lee Cara, and this is his 15th win in 25 starts. I wish I could tell you how the rest of the finish was, but I broke the sim. Okay, seriously, I can't see anything. Like, it's all frozen. It's no bueno. Come on, sim. Next up, we have the Matron in 2 minutes. Are you guys having trouble too? Or is it just me? Like, should I just restart my computer? Okay, I don't really want you guys to click on it or anything. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold up. Oh, that's fun. Come back, Sim. Okay, well, I'm gonna just keep calling the races, I guess. 1 minute till the Matron, which is 1 mile and 1/16. I'm just like staring at the sim going, because I don't know what to do. I don't have any access to calling the server to restart. Please come back. Sim, we need you. It's working? Do you promise? Are you sure? It's back! The Sim's back! The emergency is over! Yay! The betting pool for the Matron closes at $1,900. I'm so glad it came back. That was really scary. 10 horses set to go 1 mile and 1/16 for $1 million, and they're off. It was a good start for all but More Hymns right to her knees at the beginning, and Paint the Sunset goes out to the lead. Parabolic and Racing Princess then to base. Benjamin West, More Hymns, and Ring Announcer, then Heat Rises, Fleeing Goddess, and Benji May West, come on, is the early trailer. So it is Paint the Sunset leading by a length over Parabolic, Racing Princess, and base. I'm just going to say debase. Benja May West and more hymns right together. Then comes ring announcer, 2 lengths back to Heat Rises, Fleeing Goddess, and Benji May West. It is Paint the Sunset leading by 2. Parabolic is now second, 2 lengths back to Racing Princess third. Then comes Debase. Benja May West with ring announcer and more hymns. Then Heat Rises, Fleeing Goddess, and Benji May West is the trailer with only half a mile left to go. Paint the Sunset has led every step of the way and she leads by a half. Racing Princess is the danger now. She moves alongside. Parabolic is back third. Here comes more hymns up into fourth. Debase and ring announcer. Benja May West, Heat Rises, Fleeing Goddess, and they're into the stretch with more hymns alongside Racing Princess and Paint the Sunset. These 3 are clear of Debase and Heat Rises. Then comes Parabolic. We're down to 3. Racing Princess battles back. More hymns. Paint the Sunset back third. More hymns and Racing Princess. It is more hymns, and more hymns gets her nose down on the line. More hymns to win. Racing Princess second, then Paint the Sunset, Debase, and Heat Rises. The official winner is More Hymns. She's a 3-year-old Dark Bay filly by Benjamin out of Nocturnal Hymns by Ensnared. She is a homebred for Dom Bihan, and this is her 4th win in 9 starts. And this is Dom's first Stewards Cup win. Congratulations, Dom! I'm dancing for you, Dom. Okay. After that disastrous experience of when the sim went away, next up we have the Dash in 2 minutes, which is 2-year-old colts going 5.5 furlongs. You could tell I was in The Greatest Showman phase because all of my best 2-year-olds are named after that movie, including P.T. Barnum for Casey Gillespie, who is not named after teeth, who is in this race. Along with probably one of my favorite names ever, Happy Halloween. 1 minute. I don't know if you guys can tell, but during that race, my kid walked over to show me something. And before I start broadcast, I sit them down and I'm like, okay, Mommy's working tonight. You cannot interrupt me when I'm talking. I will talk to you when I'm available. And they're like, okay. And I'm like, I'm going to let you watch movies all night, but you cannot interrupt me. And they're like, okay. And every single time they come over and bother me. And so I definitely called that race with one hand on the mouth of a 5-year-old. And it was not my best parenting move. But come on. Give me 1 extra minute. All right, it is post time for the Dash, except for that my nose is running like crazy. So hold on, let me blow my nose. Sure hope the mute works on the microphone, otherwise that was not the hottest thing I've ever done. It's post time. 1900 in the betting pool. And they're off in the synthetic dash. 2-year-olds bolting up the stretch. P.T. Barnum right to the lead. Then comes Passion Reaction, Fulfill My Legacy, and Happy Halloween. Born Lobel is the early trailer, and that's how they go towards the half-mile pole, with P.T. Barnum leading by a half. Passion Reaction dueling that one hard. 4 lengths back to Fulfill My Legacy, then Happy Halloween. Born Lobel, and they have not changed position at all. It is P.T. Barnum leading to the stretch by a length. Passion Reaction has 4 lengths on Fulfill My Legacy. Then comes Happy Halloween and Born Lobel, and still no change in order as P.T. Barnum opens up in the stretch stretch, and P.T. Barnum has 4 lengths on the field, now 5. Passion Reaction second, Fulfill My Legacy third, then Happy Halloween and Born Lobel. P.T. Barnum rolling to the wire, 6 lengths clear. P.T. Barnum never challenged in the synthetic dash. Passion Reaction, Fulfill My Legacy, Happy Halloween, and Born Lobel. They did not change position the entire race. P.T. Barnum, your winner. This is the greatest show. Casey's lighting up, she won't back down. She's gonna win the synthetic dash now. Okay, I'm done. The official winner is P.T. Barnum. He's a 2-year-old bay colt by Airborne out of Amazombie by Amazombie. He is owned by Casey Gillespie, who paid $1.6 million for him, and he was bred by the Steward. He is now 5 for 5 lifetime. And you guys can get to his dam. She is in my lease auction that closes in 2 days. Because I freaked out and I do not have time to breed all these mares. Although I did breed 65 the other night. But 50 are in a sale, or a leasey thing. Next up we have the Filly Dash. And this is a field of 8. Let's see, Jack Myers got 2. Ricky Stam bred 3. But only owns 2. Jamie Bates back again. Joseph DiPaolo is here. Is he still awake or did he go to sleep? 3 minutes to post for the synthetic Filly Dash. One minute to post. Don't forget, for all you parents out there, Netflix has a New Year's Eve ball drop thing that you can watch anytime you darn well please. Even 7:55. The problem is that I haven't written any daybreak yet today, and I have 67 people left to fit in. So, have to do that. But that's okay. I keep getting distracted by watching, like, I'm like, I'm going to write daybreak. I write, you know, a scene or whatever. And then I'm like, I'm going to watch an hour of soldiers returning to their families and cry on this couch. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be writing daybreak. Hey. Okay, my dad just texted me this. I have to read it to you guys. Keep in mind he's on a cruise in Belize, right? Best restaurant invention ever. You flip the card to green and 6 people stop by your table with types of meat. Flip it to red and they leave you alone while you eat. Back to green. You guessed it. I want that in my life. It sounds amazing. All right. It's post time. Betting pool for the synthetic Filly Dash closes at $4,500. We have a field of 8 set to go, 5.5 furlongs for $400,000. I was going to say a million for $400,000, and they're off. It was a good break for all 8 runners except for Spinel Lobel, who is the early trailer after the bad start, but Flashy Philly goes right to the lead and comes Gem of Woodbine second, then Passion Lobel. Destination Hades, Gentle Embrace, and Zach Babe. Echoes of Hooray and Spinel Lobel is still the early trailer as they go whipping to the half-mile pole. Flashy Philly, she leads by a length. Passion Lobel is up into second. Destination Hades, Gem of Woodbine lost a bit of ground, but she's got a length on Gentle Embrace fifth. Zach Babe 5 lengths back to Echoes of Hooray, and Spinel Lobel is the trailer. It is now Flashy Philly who leads them into the stretch. Here comes Gem of Woodbine. She was shuffled back, but now she is rolling. Gentle Embrace is there. Passion Lobel and Zach Babe, then Destination Hades, and Gem of Woodbine now running away. What a weird performance from Gem of Woodbine. Flashy Philly, Gentle Embrace, and Zach Babe, then Passion Lobel. Gem of Woodbine from second to fifth, then first, and she's gone. Gem of Woodbine wins by 2. Gentle Embrace up into second. Flashy Philly was third, then Zach Babe and Passion Lobel. The official winner is Gem of Woodbine. She's a 2-year-old chestnut filly by Calgary Cat out of Bear's Pearl by At the Gallows End. She was bred by the Steward and is owned by Joseph DePaulo. This is her 5th win in 7 starts. So as you can tell, I do not like pre-look at these. I mean, I can, but I didn't today. So I'm calling that race and I was like, wait a second. How does this horse go from second to fifth to first? That's another rare thing I don't see very often. Do you guys see that often? Is that something that happens and I just don't know? Anyway, 3 races left to go. Next up is the Synthetic Speed, which is the filly version of the Sprint, 7 furlongs. We have a field of 7, including the Perfect Face, who is a $1.6 million earner, and the very popular iZombie, who is closing in on $1 million in earnings. Get your bets in. We have 3 races left to go. Paul Sellers, you're funny. Oh, Louise Bayou, I forgot about that. You guys want to hear a good story? Since we're telling good stories tonight, I know some of you have heard this, but since there are pictures of Brian Levitt being covered in cake at the sim party, one time I took Joseph DePaulo to have lunch at Breeders' Cup with Louise Bayou, and we were at this amazing restaurant. and I spilled a very large glass of water all over Joseph Apollo. And I didn't even move. I just laughed. I just was like sitting there laughing. Like I didn't even try. I did not reach for a napkin. There was nothing to it. I was just laughing, and it was really not ideal. I was really embarrassed afterwards. But then a few minutes later, Louise Bayou became a felon by stealing sunglasses out of a pharmacy, and Joseph DePaula was her accomplice. So, yeah. It is post time. It's past post time for the synthetic speed. Betting pool closes at $4,500. Field of 7 is in the gate. And they're off. Dalloway stumbled at the start. It is Tooth Scrubber right to the lead. Then comes the Ghost Smiled and the Perfect Face. Running from the Ghost and Dalloway after the bad start. Then iZombie and Lovely Angels is the early trailer. So it is Tooth Scrubber leading him up the backstretch by 2. Then comes the Ghost Smiled. Probably because she had scrubbed teeth. The Perfect Face is next. Then comes Running from the Ghost alongside Dalloway. iZombie is 6 and Lovely Angels is the trailer. They're whipping around the turn with 3 furlongs left to go. It is Tooth Scrubber who leads by a length. The Perfect Face alongside. Running from the Ghost is coming on from the back. The Ghost Smiled is tiring. iZombie and Lovely Angels. Dalloway has dropped back last. And it is the Perfect Face who is now in front of Tooth Scrubber going into the lane. Running from the Ghost coming on. Then iZombie from the back with Lovely Angels. It is the Perfect Face. Can she hold off Running from the Ghost? Running from the Ghost alongside. No. Running from the Ghost is now clear. The Perfect Face could not go with her. Then comes Tooth Scrubber and iZombie. Running from the Ghost will win the synthetic speed. Running from the Ghost by a length and some. Then the Perfect Face, Tooth Scrubber, iZombie, and Lovely Angels. The official winner is Running from Ghost. She's a 3-year-old chestnut filly by Ghost in the Radio out of Run on Water by Nam Namura Shingen. Richard Breedlove owns this one, and Garland Farms bred her. 7 for 13 lifetime, and she is now close to $1 million in earnings. Getting there. I'm going to try and figure out if I can do... Why are you talking to me? Just watch the next one. How do I make this be video? Hold on, we're having a Super Monsters disaster. 1 second. 1 minute to post. It was not playing the next one, and I cannot figure out how to do video with this thing, which is really sad because I wanted to show you my puppy right now. I soaked Bay? I thought I soaked Joey. Shows what I know. I was so uncaring about it, I don't even remember who I threw water at. It is post time for the synthetic distaff. We have a field of 9 set to go a mile on the all-weather for $750,000. This is the second to last race of the day. Betting pool closes at $1,600. Hold on, I gotta pull the race up. I don't even have the race up. Okay. All right. They're set. And they're off. Heart of the Mars was off slowly. but the rest were away well. It is Breaking All Rules and Elusive Recruit, then Heart of the Mars, Knock My Knee and Premium Power, Snow Woman, Going Quick, True Destiny, and Enchantadora is the early trailer. It is Breaking All Rules, who's going to lead by 3 early, with Heart of the Mars second and Elusive Recruit alongside third. Then comes Knock My Knee. They are tightly grouped with Premium Power, Snow Woman, Going Quick, True Destiny, and Enchantadora still the trailer. Breaking All Rules is scooted clear of them now, and she's 5 lengths in front. Then comes Heart of the Mars. Elusive Recruit, Knock My Knee, Premium Power, and Snow Woman, Going Quick, True Destiny, and Enchantadora. They've only got a half mile, less than a half mile left to go in the Stewards Cup Synthetic Distaff, and Breaking All Rules still leads, but she's only clear by 3 and some. Then comes Elusive Recruit. Snow Woman from the back of the pack is moving on well to be third. Knock My Knee and Going Quick. Heart of the Mars is dropping out, as is Premium Power, and then True Destiny. It is Breaking All Rules leading them down the lane. Elusive Recruit's been there the whole way, and here's Snow Woman up second, now first, and Snow Woman is the new leader. Breaking All Rules trying to fight back. Elusive Recruit and Going Quick. Snow Woman and Breaking All Rules, but Snow Woman has her measure, and Snow Woman is going to win the Synthetic Distaff over Breaking All Rules. Elusive Recruit third, Going Quick fourth, and Knock My Knee fifth. The official winner is Snow Woman. She's a 4-year-old gray filly by Know How to Knock out of Storming the Party by Elusive Award. She is a homebred for Mark Pavlak, and this is her 5th win in 19 starts. This is Mark's first Stewards Cup win. Mark's been playing since 2012. Congratulations, Mark. I didn't know you hadn't won one of these. 3,000 wins and first Stewards Cup win. And now we're down to the last race of the night. Holla! It is the Synthetic Classic for $1 million, and we have some fancy horses in here. What do you mean it's over? Okay, be right back. Sorry about that. Apparently I specifically chose them a show that was only 3 minutes long. Fail. So on the rail we do have Jacques, who is a multiple champion Stewards Cup awesome winner. He's earned $2.2 million. He did win this race last year. Next up is Sound the Bugle, named after a very sad song from the Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron movie. This is a 3-year-old. He's 8 for 9 lifetime, and his only loss was in week 16 of last year. Other than that, this guy is unbeaten. Number 3 is American Boy for Lori Hamill. This is a homebred, a son of Cat Food and Sadness. Can I just express my what? That Cat Food and Sadness has 4-year-olds? I feel like this guy won the Stewards Cup like last year, maybe. This guy's 4 for 15 lifetime, coming off of a 3rd place finish in a marathon race. Next up is Stolen Dreamer. This is a 7-year-old gelding for Laura Ferguson, coming off of a 2nd place effort in the Epiphany Invitational. Why Yes Indeed is number 5, another 3-year-old, 4 for 9 lifetime, coming off of a 4th place effort in the 2000 Guineas. Before that was 5th in the Synthetic Derby. Number 6, Quite the Catch for Doug Como. This guy won 3 in a row earlier this year and then lost to Bougie last out. Bougie did not do well in the marathon today, but this guy is 11 for 37 lifetime. He is 8. Number 7 is the popular Bunch of Yahoos for Allie Headstone, a 4-year-old son of Thermodynamics, 6 for 11 lifetime. He has earned $1.9 million. This guy did win the Pegasus earlier this year, and last year he was 4th in this race. This guy's really obnoxious. He won the Pegasus, and then he had too much time off, and he finished 10th in a listed race. He came back to win a Grade 1, and then he was 2nd last out behind Bougie. Which bunch of Yahoos will we see today? Only time will tell. And rounding out the field is Lisa Benert's homebred Dancing in the Rain, a 4-year-old son of Dee Stepita, who is coming off of 2 straight victories. This guy is 11 for 15 lifetime, always knocking on the door. Not a grade 1 winner as of yet, but it could happen today. It is the Stewards Cup. Anything can happen, and it is post time for the Classic. The betting pool is going to close at $4,400. Oh, Allie explains he was running on dirt. Got it. That explains a lot more. Okay, because I was like, what? He doesn't like dirt. No, he doesn't. Okay, post time. They're off in the Stewards Cup Synthetic Classic. American Boy right to his knees at the break, but the rest were away well. It is Sound the Bugle who goes out to lead them. Jacques and Bunch of Yahoos second and third, then through lengths back to American Boy. Why, yes, indeed, settles back fifth and Stolen Dreamer. Quite the catch, and Dancing in the Rain is the trailer. So it is Sound the Bugle who leads them early. Bunch of Yahoos and Jacques trading spots second and third. They've got 3 lengths on American Boy, then Why Yes Indeed and Stolen Dreamer. Quite the catch, and Dancing in the Rain. It is Sound the Bugle who leads him down the backside. He's got a length on Bunch of Yahoos, who's now firmly in second with Jacques third. 5 lengths back to American Boy, 2 lengths to Why Yes Indeed. Stolen Dreamer alongside that one, a length back to Quite the Catch, and Dancing in the Rain would have 11 lengths to make up. Half a mile left to go in the Stewards Cup Synthetic Classic, and Sound the Bugle leads by 2. Then comes Bunch of Yahoos with Jacques alongside. 3 lengths back to American Boy fourth. Then comes Why Yes Indeed, Stolen Dreamer and Quite the Catch, then Dancing in the Rain. And it is Sound the Bugle who leads them into the stretch. Time to get going for the older horses. Bunch of Yahoos and Jacques need to get going. American Boy has been fourth the whole way. Here comes Dancing in the Rain, but it is Sound the Bugle. Bunch of Yahoos trying to get to him. Jacques not doing enough. Then American Boy, Sound the Bugle, he is still running strong. Bunch of Yahoos all out, but can't get by. Sound the Bugle is going to win the Classic. Sound the Bugle wins by a length. Bunch of Yahoos second, Jacques third, then American Boy and Dancing in the Rain. The official winner is Sound the Bugle. He's a 3-year-old gray colt by Dee Stepita out of Mortal once more by Tends to Surprise. He is a hybrid, this guy. He is owned by Christophe Desardines, and this is his 9th win in 10 starts. He'll now have like 1.7 million in earnings, probably. I don't think he's retiring. And that was the races for tonight. Guys, we did all of the races. Yay! On being here tomorrow for the harness races. I got a lot going on, but I'm going to try and make it happen. But if I'm going to be here on New Year's Day calling harness races, y'all need to show up. So, you better be here. What was his speed figure? Like, I have no idea. I don't have access to that info. Not until results post, just like you. So yeah, the show tomorrow will probably be noon to 1 Pacific. Something like that. See you guys tomorrow.